welcome into the Cardinals franchise. Starting off a little different this video, mainly due to my audio kind of going a little weird. Not sure what happened. OBS didn't update, but things got weird. But hopefully have those all figured out for this episode. I know the last couple, the in-game audio has been lagging behind a little bit, so hopefully that is fixed in my couple bits of testing. It seems like things are kind of back to normal, but Cooper Kupp with the first down here to the outside, made a couple guys miss. Nice job. And one thing I definitely want to point out, you could see a change on the defensive line. Wharton playing the left end or right end here, kind of depending what way you're looking at it, as they get it close to another first down past to Van Jefferson. And obviously we've been having J.P. Richardson play this spot. He's now playing down at DT. We saw him play there a bit, and here's a huge run. Hale trying to, no, yeah, that was a rookie move there, but Simmons, no, doesn't bring him down before the goal line. Booker with a huge rush to give the Rams an early lead in this game. But what I was trying to say before that big run is J.P. Richardson played a little bit of rush DT last week in a blowout win, and he played pretty well. So we're going to see how well that works with that switch between Richardson and Wharton. Wharton also might be subbed out here and there with Kingsley Keke, who played with us last year and played pretty well for the most part. But let's focus a bit more on the offense. First down to Rondale Moore with that underneath throw. And speaking of the last game, Murray back in at quarterback. His soreness seems to be doing fine as we go with the RPO here. Gain of 6 down the middle for Young. But for pretty much the entire second half, maybe a little bit even into the first half, Murray was out. We had a really good lead against the Seattle Seahawks, so we ended up putting in our backup quarterback, and it was a really bad pass. Really bad, intended for Terrace Marshall, but thrown a good 5 yards behind him. That's not very good, Kyler Murray. Not at all. Well, not a great start to this game, to say the least. A huge rush for the backup running back Booker, and this might be another huge gain. Oliver beat by Allen Robinson, who will get tripped up, but all the way down to the 18. Really slow start. Now, this is a team that's 3-0 on the year. The Rams are 1-2. We did have a slow game against the Commanders, but still had 2 really solid games. Would have expected a better start, but Kupp gets a first down inside the 6 for the Rams. And we'll come out with a double A gap look, trying to get a little bit of pressure quickly would be nice. Gardick has the speed to get off the edge, unblocked. Booker in the way. We'll slow him down just long enough, and Van Jefferson makes it a 2-score game. Well, last year's theme was beat the Rams with any given opportunity, and we did, knocking them out of the playoffs first round. And it looks like their theme this year is to do the same to us. And so far, off to a great start, 14-0, as we get a nice quick pass there to Marshall for about a gain of 8. He was the intended target the end of the last drive when we threw that interception. Marquise Brown, quick, easy connection there for a solid game. And honestly, I don't feel like this offense has really been missing the fact that D-Hop is no longer here. As we get Hubbard down the middle for a gain of 4. I think the combination of all of our targets really have done a good job of replacing having one top-tier guy, as that is great coverage from a linebacker on Hollywood Brown. I believe that was Greenlaw, stuck with him the entire way. Don't know how realistic that is, but we'll go for it here. Obviously, 3rd and 6, going to go for it. Go right back to Brown, and he'll get by Jalen Ramsey. We'll get to about the 29. And it looks like Ramsey, for the most part, going to be sticking to the right-hand side, so we'll be covering Marshall. But occasionally in the one-on-one situations, we'll go over and cover Brown. But we got too many different guys for them to cover. McBride with the catch, almost the first down there, marked 2nd and inches. We'll send a couple guys deep here. McBride one-on-one. Please be a good pass. Drops right on in there. Let's get ourselves on the scoreboard on a much-needed drive to end with 6. Let's hopefully add that 7. Sanders got that kick through, so it is now just a 7-point game as we'll come out here with the 5-2 as they come out heavy set. Will be a run. Cam Akers stretching, and we'll actually still fight forward and get about a gain of 3. We know how good Cam Akers can be. He is our offense as it stands right now for the Florida-only challenge that we're running. Could be a stretch to the bottom. Booker with maybe a gain of 1. He did have their huge touchdown run earlier, but we do corral him on this down. Let's make it audible here. Fake like we're going to send the double A gap. Let's drop out of it into coverage. Try to sit underneath some routes, and how do we miss that swat? Isaiah Simmons was right there. But instead, first down for the Rams as that should end the first quarter. 14-7 in favor of the away team. Yeah, still waiting to see a little bit of pass rush form naturally here for our defensive line. In the past couple games, we've had to send a lot of blitzes to find that pressure, and we've gotten it there on the blitzes, but with the passing game like this for the Rams, we're not going to be able to blitz all too often. And one thing we might end up doing, like before when we would take out Wharton to bring in the rookie DT whenever it was a run situation like it was here, and yeah, he's definitely down. You got to blow that whistle. But now instead, when it's a run situation with Wharton over on the edge, we might bring in Kingsley Keke for those downs, since he does have more block shedding and just more overall balance of skill set. As they go to the outside, Akers will get the catch in a few yards. So on 3rd and 4, this is a stop. Our defense needs to get double A gap blitz dialed up, and they pick up every single rusher. But Murphy forces the drop. I'll bring out the field goal unit. Kicking from the 40 will be about a dead even 50-yard field goal. Snap is back, and they're going to go with a fake. We have guys coming in, but they get the ball out in time. Number 70 with the catch and the first down to the 10. Rivalry games, am I right? The Rams are looking to destroy us today as we did the last 2 meets. I want to say the second meet of last year, and then obviously in the playoffs. Cam Akers with the cutback will get gain of 2. And on 2nd and goal, might play a little bit of some spy, maybe delayed blitz here with Isaiah Simmons. See what looking like they're running. That's going to be Cooper Kupp to the outside, and Murphy froze. That's going to be another touchdown for the Rams. And well, it would appear we might have ourselves a shootout in this episode, at least if we're to get the offense going, keep us in this game at all. That's what it's going to end up having to be. Hubbard with the catch, he'll get what he can. Gain of 2. So on 2nd and 8, they bring down the safety. Only one guy deep. We'll run a bit of RPO here. See if maybe we could get to the edge. We have a lead blocker out there. Marshall will get what he can, and that might be a first. It is a first for Trey Young, that's the basketball player. Meant Derek Young, the undrafted rookie, or now sophomore receiver that we turned into a running back. And they're doing a great job on coverage here. We're just going to need to step up with Kyler, get the first down, slide down on the logo. And with that fresh set of downs, let's bring 4 receivers all to that left-hand side. Looks like it should be a good situation to set up this receiver screen. Get Callahan straight down the field, gain of 8 yards. Definitely on that play, you need to get down the field as quickly as possible. I've tried to stretch it to the outside and past times while running that, and it hasn't worked. Kyler Murray trying to get the edge. Nice tackle there from Ramsey, but a first down for the Cards. And we'll stay spread here. This time trips to the left, twins to the right. We're going to send Young in motion. He's going to take that jet sweep, and actually he did a pretty good job. Thought he might have cut up a little too early, but he'll still squeak out a gain of 4. Could have used some more yards on that, but don't get too greedy. Make a slight audible there, or hot route to Young. Have him cut inside before going outside. And how about a wide open Hollywood Brown catch down to the 3. And we will hit the 2-minute warning as well. And on 1st and goal, going to bring out a heavy set here. Null in the backfield. Huntley back at quarterback. He'll take the read option, and nowhere to run there. Great job from number 54. Is that Lloyd in the backfield? Floyd. That was close. Well, definitely could have used a little bit better blocking on that last play, but 2nd and goal following the loss at the 7. Gonna need to roll out here. We have a guy in the back. Nice. Follow through. That's going to be another Hollywood Brown touchdown. We've seen that happen several times this season where he just slowly just trails behind that leading receiver and waits for the clear opening. And Kyler's laid it on him. Now we just need our defense to do their job for about a minute, 32 seconds. We'll head on into halftime from there, and oh, nice swat there from Oliver. Trying to at least make up a little bit for the big gain he gave up on the first or second drive. I think it was second drive to Allen. Maybe it was the first drive. I don't know. Either way, trying to make up for it. And that's an open tight end. Number 89, Higbee. And with that tackle, will bring up a 3rd and 5. About a minute left on the clock. A stop here would be really nice, and yet saw him break open. And was just a little late to get out there. First down timeout as well for the Rams. Let's try to bring a little bit of some man pressure blitz, or man press blitz. Try to get Gardick off the edge. Great job blocking once again, Cam Akers. We're still seeing a lack of pass rush up front. So let's bring in Kingsley Keke for at least the rest of this drive. Try to see what he could do. Nice job from Higbee. We'll get away from, I believe it was Collins, and got away from Simmons as well. Tell you what, they definitely did their homework this week. They have put together a solid plan for our defense. And it's just getting them open consistently. Not for huge chunks, although they've definitely gotten the big chunks today. But it's at least finding someone open consistently on every drive as they called their last timeout. So with 7 seconds left before half, they'll send out the field goal unit, kicking about a 46-yarder. That one was definitely well away before any rush got there, and dead center. So with 3 seconds left, let's just try to take a chunk down the field, see what we could get. Marquise Brown, does he have the speed to separate? We've seen him do it several times, but this pass could not get there. Ends up being intercepted, and he actually breaks the tackle, still going. Will finally be brought down at the 44, and that is how we will head into half. Rams with a 10-point advantage, 24-14. And they've just consistently moved the ball on offense. Our defense hasn't done a single thing to slow them down. Our offense has made some plays. 2 turnovers, 2 interceptions for Kyler Murray today. We'll need to clean that up and get on the board as quickly as we can to start the second. But let's take a look around the league. Division rival Seahawks currently losing big to the Minnesota Vikings, 21-3. Now looking to a different game, almost the exact opposite corner of the U.S. The Lions destroy the Falcons, 38-10. Falcons still have Mariota at quarterback. And for our final update of the halftime show here, halftime report, San Francisco gets a dub against the Buccaneers. A close game, 27-21, which means we need to continue to win. But that all depends on what we do here to start the second half. We'll be receiving the opening kick, and we're going to need to put together a solid drive here. Bring this game back closer than it's been since, well, the end of the first drive. So to start off with, let's go with a run. We've been primarily pass, but we want to at least try to find something that will shake up the defense a little bit. And Hubbard will get us a gain of 5 on first down. It's nice seeing that Aaron Donald switches sides. I feel like Madden doesn't do a great job of really having a strong and weak side of the defense, but a good job here, Moore with another first. And with that fresh set of downs, let's go to another spread look here. And that one easily could have been intercepted by Bobby Wags if he just turned his head around. Ball basically thrown inches from his head, but we'll take the first. Kyler definitely needs to be a bit more careful on the next throw, or on the quarterback draw that he gets tackled by his own offensive lineman. That's fun. So on 2nd and 14, let's try to set up a screen pass here. Get back the lost yardage, and a chunk more would be nice. Have some leading blockers. Try to get Derek Young some open space, and he'll utilize the blockers. We'll get 6. I'll leave us a 3rd and 8. Have some underneath routes. Marshall going deep one-on-one against one of the league's best corners. Probably not the best idea, so how about McBride barely beating the safety, I believe, for the first down to the 22. And with that fresh set of downs, now close to the red zone. RPO here, and yeah, let's hand this one off. And Derek Young still breaking some tackles, even fighting through a tackle from Wagner a little bit, gain of 3. And I really wish this quick corner route was a little bit deeper for Marshall. I feel like the game has that go a little bit too short. Dump this one off Young to the outside, and that's a huge face mask. Easy call there on Fuller. I will take that for sure down to the 6. On 1st and goal. We're going to have Harry and Marshall on the outside. Let's try to see if we can toss one up here to Harry. 1-on-1, and that was not a very well-timed throw. And a pretty big waste of our first drive. That might cost us later. Yeah, pass definitely not thrown to the right area, nor at the right time. Probably should have just waited a second, would have seen the safety flying over. They go across the middle. Cooper Kupp drops it. Buda Baker in coverage at least made him hear the footsteps. Okay, that was the 3rd interception on the day for Kyler. He needs to clean it up. Needs to, if we're able to get back in this game at all. Check down to Cam, gets a gain of 3. I'll bring up 3rd and 7. So we're going to come out double A gap. We'll drop back to cover. The quick blitzes have not worked for us today. The coveraging does. They'll have to punt. Well, at least we were able to get the ball back. Defense does a good job. We don't give up any points off the turnover. Let's hand this one off. Have a lead blocker, Hubbard, down the middle. Get a solid gain of 9 yards. Try to set up another screen. It worked fairly well the last time. Just trying to get some people into open field. That's the big worry, and number 20 almost had a second pick. Luckily for us, he drops it. 3rd and 2. Heavy set comes out here. Null with the handoff. Good job blocking Donald, and the nice fight there from Null through the big DT. Give us the 1st down. I'll tell you what, they definitely have learned since the last time we ran this receiver screen, because now every time we go to run it, they have a man up on everyone. So, done a really good job of taking that away, and a 4th turnover for Kyler Murray. This one will cost us. Aaron Donald to the house. Tell you what, my wish list for Madden 24. Fix running quarterbacks, or just mobile quarterbacks. They turn the ball over way too much, and Young getting stopped in the backfield. Great play there, 52. Did a great job sealing that edge and just did not let me find any space to the outside. It's exactly how they need to be playing that, and Kyler Murray with an open receiver at the line to gain. Misses him, 3rd and 13. Have a couple guys going deep. Trey McBride across the middle. We'll find a soft spot, but Aaron Donald doesn't allow us to throw. We'll need to punt on 4th and 20. Well, if we're to get back in this game at all, we're going to need some defensive turnovers immediately. Will be a pass setting up a screen, and there might be that one turnover to get us started. Forced fumble, I believe, was by Collins on Cam Akers. But was he down? Screen out, hit apply. Yeah, that ball definitely looked like it is out. We're going to take over. Starting at the 34, we need a quick touchdown drive here. One play would be fantastic. Let's go Juwan Johnson. No, that was not Juwan Johnson. Just looked like a big target wearing 80. Instead, it was Marshall. And the DPI will get us down to the 8. That's the second big flag, I would say, on Fuller today. Set us up inside the red zone. Gonna need to roll over. And here, there we go again. Tell you what, Brown has ran those slant routes perfectly when on the goal, in goal line situations. He's been fantastic. Get us on the board. We really needed it. The defense gets the job done for us. The offense capitalizes, but we still need to keep doing it. We're still down 10 as they go with the draw. Good tackle there from Thompson. They say back to the line of scrimmage. Might still be a loss of about half a yard. Either way, that will end the third quarter. We'll head into the fourth with that 10-point deficit. Rams up 31-21. And in this quarter, I would expect them to run the ball a bit more. They will start off with a pass and have a couple different options, and they're going to go to Higbee, close to the first down, but a nice tackle there from Oliver and Hale will bring up a third down. And it will be a 3rd and short. Going to bring some of these guys down here, help provide a little bit more press, and they will still get the first. Cam Akers with a solid run, about 6-ish yards, 5-6 yards, will get them the first. And we've been playing about an even split of Wharton and Kingsley Keke, and haven't had either of them make a play yet. Run down the middle, another gain of 3 for Akers. On 2nd and 7, they'll come out 2 to the right, 1 to the left in a tight shotgun set. We're going to send a bit of a blitz here. And right into the run, and they still are going to get about a gain of 3. Consistent for number 3. And another tight shotgun set here for 3rd and 4. It will be a pass this time, an easy completion to the outside, and a broken tackle for Cup, who gets out of bounds. Tell you what, this Rams offense have just come extremely prepared today. Just about every call we make on defense, they have a counter. Right there, too. We've ran zone, man. Just about anything you could think, we've been running it. Man blitz, zone blitz, changing up formations, putting in different guys. They've got the job done so far. Trying to get some extra guys off the edge. Nice swat there from Isaiah Simmons. The most we could give up here is a field goal. Any more than that could very well seal it, unless we have ourselves a Minnesota Vikings game happening here. But a nice catch, bringing up again a 3rd and short with Higbee. On 3rd and 2, once again, going to try to bring some of these guys back down towards the line. Double A gap formation. Try to sit underneath some of these routes. And still, we just leave one guy open every single play. And we are running out of time to allow the Rams to march down the field. We still can force just a field goal. But then you're really asking a lot on the last drive. Cam Akers down the middle, down to the 2. Now bring up 2nd and inches. You know what? Let's just go for it. Tell everyone it's going to be a run down the middle. Try to get to the quarterback. We went aggressive. And that will be a touchdown for the Rams. This is about sealing this game. And if we're to make this a game late, we're going to have to put together the most efficient drives possible. No negative plays, only chunk yard gains. Brown down the middle to the 40. That is a great start. Let's get the hurry up going here. They will change their play. We could have stuck with what we had, but we already made an audible, so we'll roll with it. How about a nice job from 54? Wow, Floyd. I was for sure thinking we're about to have a wide open running back out of the backfield, but instead just comes flying over to get the stop. How about McBride down the middle here, though? Will get us close to the red zone, still not down. Marked down at the 23. That is an awful spot. We don't have time to question it. We just have to keep going. Have a receiver breaking open here. Let's find Rondale Moore. Down to about the 14. Again, keep this going. Maybe one more play before the 2-minute warning. Send Young underneath. Only one guy going deep to the corner. That's what I'm looking for, but they do a great job covering it. Kyler just going to need to step out. 1 second left before the 2-minute warning. On 3rd and 4. They've done great against this play. Chuba Hubbard in this time. We'll take the handoff, stick the foot down the middle, and just keep going. All the way down to the 3 as we hit the 2-minute warning. At least we could say this team has not given up. 1st and goal. 56 seconds left, and we need 17 points. It's time we find some people in the end zone. Kyler Murray will walk this one in. And of course, we have to go with some onside kicks. So let's try to get that job done. Bailey, not a great kick. Robinson, we'll get it at the 37. We have all 3 timeouts. If we stop them here, it might be too far away for a field goal. But we need to make sure they're not getting any yards. Murphy will get in there, get the stop, gain of 1, first timeout. 2nd and 9, 2 receivers to the left. Two tight ends to the right. Akers in the backfield. We're out in the 52 defense. Trying to bring their receiver in motion. Fake the jet sweep down the middle. Cam Akers pushing. Down about 4 more yards. Make it a 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5. 3rd and almost game. We come up with our own little play here. Try to sit a couple guys across the middle. Do we get the stop in time? Yes, we do. 4th and inches. Last timeout called. And the Rams are going to seal the game here. If they get the first down, it's all over. If we get the stop, we have a chance. They will pass the ball across the middle, swatted down at the line. Tim Settle jumps, batting the ball. Hope still alive. However, we are still way back at the 27, needing 10 points. We pulled off an efficient drive last time. We're going to need another one here. How about Hollywood Brown? Huge gain. He started it for us last time. Starting it for us again this time. Trying to set up that receiver screen once again. Get to the outside. No, great job, Bobby Wags. Only a gain of 1. We'll keep this going. Trying to confuse the defense as best as possible. Toss this one up. Marshall dropped. Almost intercepted by Fuller. 3rd and 9. Obviously, we're going for it on 4th down no matter what. Let's go with a bit of play action here across the middle, and the line does not hold. Sack for Greenlaw. That will leave a lot of yardage needed here on 4th down. Time almost expiring as well. Get Juwan Johnson to the outside. Caught. 1st down. Does he land out of bounds? No. Lands inbounds. Game over. The Rams, determined to get their revenge this year, started off very well at the beginning, and they kept it going throughout. The 4 turnovers from Kyler Murray, a huge staple of why this game finished the way that it did. He had 3 interceptions and a fumble, one of which, I know the fumble was a scoop and score. There was just no coming back from that. They got up 14-0 early. And that's pretty much the difference of the game. 38-28. First loss for us this season. And it was a bad one. It was a bad loss against a division foe. And of course, we're going to have a talk with Kyler after that game. No need to say anything about that game. If it isn't a win, I don't really feel like talking about it. On to the next one. Be mad, be angry, be frustrated, and take it out on the next opponent. Let's get the next one. No. Stop throwing interceptions and fumbling the ball 4 times a game. Think about it. Talk about it. Fix it. And he's going to have to fix it soon. We are continuing I would say, tough bout of games. We haven't played super tough teams, but at least half of them have played pretty well against us, and that should continue next game as we face the Baltimore Ravens. 84 overall across the board, offense, defense, and it's the overall team. Meanwhile, we only have an 81 offense, 79 defense. And unfortunately, after making the changes to the defensive line, I really didn't see any improvement, even in the middle, with having a Richardson play a rush DT or Wharton or Kingsley Keke on the outside. We're really struggling to get a pass rush consistent this year. So, I don't know. We'll see if we're able to make anything different in-house. I don't think we need to go to make any sort of trades or anything. I think we have plenty of talent on roster. We just have to figure out what's going to work best. And they have plenty of talent on offense that we're going to need to get into the backfield and also, one, sack Lamar, but contain Lamar. Make sure that he's just either running or make sure he's just passing, but doing both won't be very good for the defense. So hopefully they'll improve based off of what we saw this last week, or this game. The game we just watched, because it was bad. Defense played awful. Offense, not bad, minus the turnovers from Kyler. Even on the drives that we had the turnovers, we were still doing pretty well most of the time. Just got to stop giving away the ball. Hopefully we can do that and make sure you don't miss out on seeing how we are able to perform against the Ravens. Make sure you're subscribed if you're not already. Go ahead and check that little bell icon to be notified of when this series goes live. Posted every Monday and Thursday. And for more content, we also have the state-only challenge currently doing Florida. That's posted on Wednesday and Saturday. So check that one out if you haven't already. And until next time, hopefully with a better performance, I'll see you later. Bye.
How it's supposed to feel.